In the heart of Northern Europe, Finland is quietly leading a digital revolution, one that places people, not just technology, at the center of progress. From seamless social security systems to digital identities and a future-focused innovation ecosystem, the country is showing the world what a truly connected society looks like. At the core of everyday life here is Kela, the social insurance institution of Finland. Kela ensures that everyone, from young families to retirees, even Finns living abroad, receives the support they need through life's many stages. The institution has embraced digitalization to make social welfare as simple as a few clicks.
We think that we do have a central responsibility to provide the basic support in different situations of life. And we offer it to everyone who is covered by the Finnish social security system. So that, of course, includes people living in Finland, but in certain situations, and also people who live abroad, if they are entitled to the social security on some other basis. These days, we talk quite a lot about the digital wallet and digital credentials. It is the digital wallet that would be a tool for this, what we call the self-managed identity model. And I guess you are all familiar, or some of you are familiar with the wallets in our mobile phones, but we could have this same also supported with a European regulation for public sector actors like us, so that you could have in your mobile phone, for example, a credential verifying that you are a student in a university, and you would have a verified, trustworthy credential on your phone that you could either present to us here in Kela in the office or through the online services to add as an attachment to your benefit application, for example. We like to think we've learned some lessons on the way. I mentioned this client-centered orientation, which goes together with this life event orientation. We see that AI will be the key element helping us there. We also noticed that our beneficiaries are already using the AI tools that are out there already when they look for their options for the benefits or they fill in their applications. So they do it already.
They do have a wide collection of data, which is considered a treasure, but it also comes with responsibilities.
Our society is quite thoroughly digitalized, and people expect that they can get their administrative things done online, and don't expect to be forced to go to offices or even maybe make phone calls. I think it has mostly affected the expectations, and also we've learned to think of the processes digital first. Back in the old days, we would have a manual process and then we would try to digitalize that. But I think we've passed that. We have to think of the processes as digital and then also think of the way how to do it manually if we need to. We take it very seriously, the data security and cybersecurity, and we consider that amount of data as really a treasure. So we have certain defined security guidelines which handle the security culture here in Finland. We want everybody who works here in Kela to be aware of certain basic elements of cybersecurity. But then we also use the risk management procedures to always encounter the cybersecurity matters in all kinds of development actions and everything we do.
But digital life in Finland goes far beyond healthcare and welfare. The Digital and Population Data Services Agency is working to ensure that society functions smoothly, digitally and securely. Finland's success in digital governance didn't happen overnight. From building trust to ensuring privacy, the agency shares key strategies that have made citizen-centric digital services not just possible, but practical for everyone.
It's quite a simple concept. So different agencies have like the basis for getting the information, and the basis is written in the law. So, for example, the tax administration get information related to their businesses. So no agency can get all the access and all the information because they would be interested, so they have need to know basis. I suppose that the digital maturity here in Finland has been so high all the time that the people have good digital literature capabilities, so they can see that what's like a fake message from a government and what's not. And of course, secondly, we communicate quite often that if there is like a possibility for a data breach. So the digital inclusion is a very important topic, at least here in the Nordics, and we typically try to think that all the services are available through all the channels that can be accessed for different people. So we are definitely taking care that people can access the office or then through call center the same services through the digital through the digital channels.
As Finland continues to innovate, emerging technologies like AI and blockchain are shaping the future of digital identity and population data management. From securing data against breaches to sharing lessons for other countries, Finland's journey offers insights on how to build a strong, secure, and inclusive digital public infrastructure.
Technology is important, but I think in a Finnish society, trust is more important. If thinking of the emerging technologies in population register, we are very careful taking new technologies, meaning that the core population data is so important to us that even though that we are heavily using cloud services in some of the customer services, we are actually not using the new technologies in the population data. If we go for the normal, not sensitive services, then the cloud services are widely used. We are evaluating AI services, but again for the same reason, to carefully assess, and it's more important is the, I would say, security both felt by the citizens and actual security. We are studying and maybe later carefully testing and taking into use. I think the good pairing of this trust, legislation and technology, understanding that data is valuable to create good services, to create efficiency, but you have to always think of the privacy of the persons and the risks that are related. I think that kind of approach when developing the systems, some quick wins you can feel that you want certain quick wins, but especially when there's a personal data, think carefully but still go forward.
And then there's Citra, the Finnish Innovation Fund. But this isn't your typical think tank. It's a do tank, actively shaping the future. From promoting sustainable lifestyles with digital products to encouraging futures thinking for journalists, Citra is reimagining the world ahead and helping others to do the same.
Originates from
Citra is also pushing to democratize the benefits of data because a better future isn't just about innovation, it's about access and equity.
We are encouraging Finnish society for better well-being and better innovations. So we are making strong foresight work to recognize those challenges. And then we are making different and several experiments and pilots in the Finnish society. And based on these experiments and pilots, we then try to scale them up to the Finnish society to reach better well-being for everyone and for Finnish organizations.
We make absolutely sure that we have a very big variety of voices. We have been able to identify trends that affect the current world. So that's what we're doing. We don't have a crystal ball, unfortunately. We would love to have that, but we have tools where we identify tiny little movements in the world or the bigger megatrends. But this is all due to huge amounts of work. So that's what we do every single day.
In Finland, technology isn't just about gadgets or apps. It's about people. It's about using innovation to build trust, simplify life, and shape a future that works for everyone.